What if your entire marketing department wasn't a department at all? What if it was just a single URL? No, I'm serious. Imagine one link that could instantly understand your brand, write all your posts, design your ads, and never ever get creative block. I know, it sounds kind of like science fiction, but let's dive in.
You know that feeling, right? Staring at that blinking cursor on a blank page, just trying to come up with the perfect social media post or a catchy ad campaign. We've all been there.
Or maybe you hire a freelancer, and the stuff that comes back is, okay, I guess, but it just doesn't sound like you. The tone's a little off, the colors are not quite right, it's just not your brand.
And then, of course, there's the big one, the cost. Professional design, copywriting, man, that adds up, and it adds up fast, especially when you're a small business trying to keep up.
These are the classic marketing headaches. But what if one single URL could solve all of them? Well, that is the absolutely wild promise behind a new experimental tool from Google. To really get why this is such a big deal, we first need to talk about the trap that millions of small and medium-sized businesses find themselves caught in every single day.
Just chew on this number for a second. 73%. That's how many small businesses report struggling with keeping their brand messaging consistent across all their digital channels. It's a huge, widespread problem.
And a problem that big? Well, it fuels a massive industry. The marketing automation market is already worth over $7 billion, and it's projected to absolutely skyrocket to over $18 billion by 2030. Now that is the kind of gold rush that gets big tech players, especially Google, paying very, very close attention.
So, how is Google planning to jump into this? Well, they've been cooking up what they hope is a one URL answer to this massive problem. So, let's meet the tool. It's called Pomelli. Launched on October 28, 2025, it's an experimental AI tool straight from the brilliant minds at Google Labs and DeepMind. Its goal is pretty simple, to be your entire marketing team starting with just your website.
And get this, the process is almost ridiculously simple. Step 1, you just give it your website's URL. That's it. Step 2, it instantly scans your site and generates what it calls a business DNA profile. And then, step 3, it just starts creating campaign ideas and editable branded creatives. The whole thing happens in minutes.
Okay, so at the heart of all this is this concept of business DNA. Now this isn't just another buzzword. It's the secret sauce that makes Pomelli fundamentally different from everything else out there.
So what is it? Well, Business DNA is an AI-generated profile of your brand's core identity. But the key part, the really important part, is that it's automatically extracted just from your website's public data. There's no manual setup. You don't upload brand guides. It just learns who you are.
And just look how deep this goes. It's not just grabbing a logo. It's analyzing your tone of voice from your copy, your exact color palette from your design, the custom fonts you use, the style of your imagery, and even your overall brand personality. It's pretty wild.
This quote from an early analysis just sums it up perfectly. It's a shift from labor-intensive design to AI-orchestrated creativity. The entire process is flipped completely on its head. Instead of you telling the AI what your brand is, the AI tells you what it learned, and then it creates from that foundation. It's brand first, content second.
Okay, so how does this actually stack up against the tools you're probably already using day to day? Let's put Pomelli in the ring with the current champions and see what happens.
You know, the single biggest difference really comes down to this one thing: friction. With tools like Canva or Adobe Express, you have to manually build a brand kit. You know the drill. You tell it your colors, you upload your fonts, you define your style. With Pomelli, you do nothing. It automatically creates that brand profile just by scanning your website. That zero-friction start is its killer feature.
This chart really breaks down the whole landscape. Just look at the top row for brand profile. Pomelli is automatic. Canva, Adobe, Jasper, all manual. Now look at content. Pomelli is focused on generating entire AI-driven campaigns, images, and all. The competition is more template-based or, like Jasper, focused mainly on writing. And then there's the price tag. Right now, Pomelli is a free public beta, which is a massive, massive advantage for any small business.
So what does all this actually mean for the future? Is this just a cool new toy, or are we looking at a fundamental shift in how marketing actually gets done?
Well, the most immediate impact is just speed. Early adopters are reporting a 30 to 50% faster ideation time. I mean, think about that. The time it takes you to go from a blank page to a set of real, concrete, on-brand campaign ideas is cut nearly in half. For a small team, that is an absolute game changer.
And this gets to the bigger picture. The goal isn't really to replace marketers or designers. It's to change their job. All that tedious, repetitive work of just getting things done gets automated, which elevates the human's role to focus purely on strategy, creative direction, and that final gut check that an AI just can't replicate.
Which of course leaves us with this one massive question. Is the future of marketing going to be fully automated, or will it be a powerful partnership between human strategy and AI execution? You know, Pomelli is one of the very first tools to really force that conversation.
If this explainer opened your eyes to what's possible, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more practical, no-hype AI strategies for growing your business.